Hey everybody, this is Tony live on the floor of KubeCon 25 in Atlanta, Georgia. I'm here on site at the Portworx booth and we're about to talk to Jon Owings from Portworx. Hey John, how you doing today?
I'm doing great, how about you?
Good, how's your show going so far?
It's just started, but it's actually going really well and I'm enjoying, it is busy. It's a pretty busy show so far.
Cool. So, can you kind of help set the picture here of somebody that's coming from a vSphere admin background like myself, needing to pivot a little bit and learn something new in Kubernetes? Where should somebody get started?
Ooh, wow, that is a good one. Getting started, just start playing with it. I would say, get OpenShift installed, right? There's other ones you can use, which we totally support and all that, but
yeah.
Get OpenShift installed and look at something like the forklift project that they have built into OpenShift. That make a couple copies of your vSphere VMs and see how it goes, right? So start to go from there. So
now, is there, from what I've been hearing, there's not a direct correlation for every feature that we had under the old software platform, let's just say. What are some of the sticking points that people and customers are still trying to figure out today?
Well, I mean, obviously a little self-serving, but is that Portworx actually fills some of those gaps. So especially in the storage space. So KubeVirt itself, hey, it runs VMs. It builds those objects and lets you manage it from Kubernetes. But what's missing a lot of times is what you expect from a storage platform. Right, you're used to being able to say, hey, I need a data store, put a bunch of VMDKs in it, and I'm ready to go. Right, that doesn't really exist in Kubernetes. So what is great is that we're able to extend that. So that's where Portworx comes in. It kind of finishes that second half of the project. Like with our old virtualization system, you got network, compute,
sure,
storage. Right, in the new world, you're getting a lot of network and compute and management. The storage part's kind of left out, and that's where we come in. So we obviously fill a lot of those things. We call it's brand new this week, so I may get the name wrong and marketing will yell at me, but it's enhanced storage migration. So kind of like vMotion, storage vMotion.
Okay.
Like being able to move the disks. Also like an automated storage rebalance, which was like storage DRS. So we're mapping those concepts back to the things that we're providing because we manage the data, and we've done that in Kubernetes for a long time now. And so introducing that into the VMs over the last year and a half, 2 years, we're seeing, mapping those things that'll help the VM admin go, okay, I can get this, make it easier, make it better for you as you move on to the next thing.
Okay, so there's some correlation there that kind of will help make some sense in some of the vSphere admins' minds.
Exactly, more familiar.
Yeah.
So one of the other things that I really want to dig into is right now, if you just went and did it, a lot of it is like a CSI driver is more like RDMs. Like, hey, if I have 1,000 VMs, they all have 5 disks on them or 3 disks. That's thousands of RDMs, and on any pure array, any array, it's just a lot to manage.
Sure.
So what we've come up with is this thing called Kube Data Store, KDS for short.
Okay.
And it's actually more like a data store, what you're used to. So making those things familiar. We're now I just have a pool, provision inside of it, and and we have minimal number of connections back to the array. And now we're able to do a lot of the cool things like the vMotions and all the migration. Sorry, we can't. That's a name. That's an official name. But a storage migrations and those types of things.
So where can customers go to learn more? I've played around with a little bit on the Portworx site, and there is some labs that you can sign in and do. What kind of exercises do you guys have available?
So probably the quickest path is get with one of your Pure Storage teams. If everyone should know who their Pure Storage SE is somewhere in your world, and we can actually provision you a lab that lets you start with a little bit of best way to put it, just installing Portworx, see what it does. Those kind of things, that's all run out of the cloud, allows you to do it. And then there is a deeper one that's actually will give you, it's a little more involved. It takes 60 to 90 minutes to kind of go through the lab. Okay. But you will get OpenShift virtualization, you'll get Portworx, you'll run containers and VMs side by side, all kinds of great things, and it'll help you map those concepts. being able to migrate a VM from one host to another, vMotion-y kind of stuff. So like you'll be able to actually touch and feel and play with it. So that's what's really cool.
Cool, and for a lot of people, myself included, I'm a hands-on learner. That stuff is really key for understanding the solution.
And if you want to install it in your own lab, like you could go and you could download our 30-day trial, right? And if you have any issues, like come to your Portworx team, the Pure Storage team, and we'll help you get it right.
Awesome. And I'd like to close this out with a non-technical question. So obviously you might be a little bit biased in this, but what's your favorite color?
So I would have to say, after 12 years at Pure, orange is my favorite color. It's just because it's everywhere.
Awesome. Well, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it today.
All right,
Thanks,
thank
Jon.
you, Tony.